So this is what initially got me the idea that, hey, I think these flowers are actually these are special flowers that are in hard to find or hard to get to places. So that's what made me want to go search for more of them. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, this is ScrapMan bringing you another episode of Scrap Mechanic, and last time we looked at the new terrain, I said there might be some stuff that I haven't seen yet, but I wasn't too sure. Well, after playing with the new terrain a lot more, I've discovered there's a lot more that I didn't actually find yet. And this happens to be one of them. This is a huge mountain range. Some of you may be familiar with it already, but I've discovered something else too. In my terrain update episode, I went to the top of this mountain thing, this small little mountain, and found a glowing flower, and I was like, what does it mean? The flowers are glowing, what does it mean? What does it mean? And I think it actually does mean something. It seems that these flowers are actually kind of hidden in special secret locations, like in caves and on certain special plateaus and mountains and stuff. So what I want to do in this episode is see how many of these flowers we can find and if this leads us to any other new locations, because I've actually discovered more than just that one cave that we saw in that episode. So we're gonna go on a scavenger hunt, and first off, there is a flower somewhere on these mountains, but so I'm gonna get into one of my flying vehicles and we're going to explore these mountains and find this flower. I'm gonna hop into my modified scrap drone here. Shout out to Blue Flame 69 for making improvements on my original design. Alright, so first things first, let's take a look at what we have here. This is probably one of the bigger terrain pieces other than the canyon, the canyon thing that we took a look at the end of the last episode. Like, this thing is absolutely huge. Unfortunately, as far as I can tell, there isn't an actual cave anywhere in all of this stuff. But I'm just surprised at how big this thing is. When I first discovered this terrain piece, I spawned right in the middle of it, just surrounded by these mountains. So you're probably wondering where the flower is. We're gonna get to that in just a second here, but I'm confused about I don't know what their intention was with this, because there's no clear road that goes onto any of these plateaus. Like, it's all cliffs, it's all separate plateaus. You can't actually drive up here on a normal vehicle. So this might have some interesting rock climbing or wall climbing type opportunities for creating a vehicle that doesn't fly and can still traverse all of these mountains. So I'm gonna go down into this little pathway here, this little entrance pathway. We're gonna see if we can get through here, and I'm gonna take you guys to the secret flower that is hidden in this mountain range. Oh, this is it's like another canyon, but separate from the other canyons, which is kind of cool. Alright, so here we go, we're going out into the opening. So this is where I spawned when I discovered this terrain piece. And you see over here to the left, there's a small little plateau that's kind of tucked away in a corner over here. And the tough thing about finding these flowers is, even with the maximum graphic settings, it just spawned in right there. They don't spawn in from very far away, so it's hard to look when you're flying around. But yeah, right on top of here is our fancy little glowing secret flower. So this is number one for this episode at least. So now let's see if we can find any other ones in this map at least. I'm gonna have to spawn a faster flying vehicle so we can cover some more ground quickly. All right, here we go. Actually, I want to see really quick if I can fly. Can I fly? I really doubt I'm gonna be able to do this without crashing, but I want to see if I can fly through here. Up. Nope, this isn't working. All right, we're just gonna go out of here before, it's too late. Wait, I can do this. It's gonna take some skill. This button. Go, forward. No, forward. Dang it. All right, come on, get off the wall. Thrusters and walls just do not mix when you're not trying to actually climb a wall. And out, there we go. I feel like I can breathe again. Okay, so somewhere there are hidden flowers on these new terrain pieces, on some of the new terrain pieces, not all of them though. and I know where a couple of them are, so we're gonna see if there's anywhere else in this map where we can actually find them. I know some of them are hidden in caves too. Even in that first cave, the first cave that we discovered, the really big bat cave type thing, there was actually a secondary little hole that I missed. So I want to go and find that cave again, and I think there's a flower inside there as well. Alright, this is one of the new terrain pieces, but I don't see any special or secret kind of places that a flower might be, so I'm not sure if there's gonna be one here. No, I don't think so. If there is one here, let me know in the comments. But I'm gonna say that this is not gonna be a spot. Okay, this is another new terrain piece. Both of these actually are new terrain pieces that I didn't see in my first video, which is this area over here. And this area kind of looks like it is meant for water. It's almost like a seabed or like a lake bed type thing. You can see we got like what used to be like a dock here, it looks like. Like, I feel like this definitely used to be some kind of dock out into like a water area here, but I'm not entirely sure. So this might be a hint of future water coming into another update. But this mountain over here, there's actually a cave, a smaller cave in this mountain as well, but I don't know if there's a flower in it or not. So actually, let's go ahead and spawn into our car, our exploration car, so that we can get a closer look at this mountain. Alright, so we're back in the car from that first episode, and I've actually made some improvements to it. With the metal bottom, it's a lot less likely you're gonna flip over, and if you do flip over, you can press number 2, and this will flip you right back onto your wheels. So, let's get into, so this mountain here is actually a really, really cool mountain, and we're already out in the back. Out in the back, you can see there's actually a cave back here. It's a really, really small cave, so I don't even know if it's flower. It doesn't seem like there's a flower in here, but in case you didn't know about it, this is cave number 2 on the map, something that I missed before. I didn't even see this entire terrain piece before, but I don't know if there's a flower on this. There must be a flower on this mountain somewhere. So let's take a look, let's explore around the mountain and see if we can find a secret flower. This is a weird spot right here. It's like a road leading up into a really quick dead end. I don't know what this spot is all about, or like if there's supposed to be anything here, but it seems like a place that has purpose, but I don't know what the purpose is. So if you have any theories, let me know down in the comments what you think. Why is that there? Is that supposed to be for something? I'm not too sure. Maybe there's a jump on the top there that leads down into there that I wasn't aware of. Alright, so here is the road up. So we're gonna head up this mountain and see what this is all about. Look, a little kicker right off the start there. Now it seems like this mountain would be really difficult for races, which might be something we might want to consider. It's got these little rock tunnels and the road seems to be very skinny. I'm gonna take a look over here to see if there's anything. I don't know if this goes anywhere. Alright, nope, it doesn't seem like that goes anywhere. We're gonna keep heading up, and I think, does the road split off here? Okay, so there's 2 different ways to go here, and they're very, very interesting. This way has a couple of little jumps, and this way continues to go up the mountain. So before we go off the jumps and see what's down there, we're gonna continue up the mountain in this direction first. I'm not seeing anything. Oh, that's an interesting little area right there. I don't see a flower up there though. So I guess we'll just continue around this way. It's weird that it seems to go down, but I think it's gonna go back up. And there's a little jump here. It seems like they definitely built this mountain to go down, not up. Like as far as any type of race goes, everything seems to be in a down direction as far as the interesting terrain. But I'm still not seeing. I don't know if there's a flower on this mountain or not. I kind of like, these caves are interesting to me. I was wondering if maybe there's like a hidden, like something hidden in one of these caves. There's a skylight thing there, but I don't see if there's anything that would be. Ooh, oh nope, that's just a little ditch. Thought we might have had something there. All right, got a nice sharp turn right here. All right, we're gonna continue going up this way. I'm still not seeing if there's any flowers. I hope I didn't miss anything so far. It looks like there's a little bit of like a ramp going down there, but it doesn't look like it's meant to be like a jump or something. I don't know. Maybe it is supposed to be a jump. Why does it go down here like this? It just goes off the mountain. I don't know. That's weird. Whoop. What's over here? Oh, never mind. I thought I saw like a branch or something that might have been sticking out. All right, so we're at the top. Let's see if there is anything hidden up here at the very, very top of the mountain. Maybe if we go around the back of this thing here. Oh, there's some bushes. And there's a big rock. But I don't see a secret flower, so maybe there isn't. Whoa, what did I just hit? Oh, all right, doesn't look like there's a secret flower up here. So let's go down the other way. See if there's anything else the other way where they had all those cliffs that we could jump down. All right, going down the mountain's gonna be interesting. I'm gonna see if I can drift around this corner here. All right, oh, a little bit too much. Overdid it. Uh-oh. Oh, don't go off. Don't fall off the mountain. All right, I wonder if I'm a little bit worried about hitting this jump, to be honest, because this jump is on the outside. Oops. It's on the outside of the turn, so like you don't wanna accidentally fall off the mountain by hitting this jump. But there we go, we got it, no problem. So you want to be really careful with that with that jump for sure. Otherwise, you'll fall off the mountain. Okay, so here is the first little cliff, and we go down. Oh, there's a little tiny cliff there, and then here's the bigger one. Uh-oh, that wasn't good. All right, well now I can show you how the vehicle flips itself over. So if I press number 2. Just like that, no problem whatsoever. All right, let me make sure that I'm not missing anything here, though. All right, no. So, and then there's, I think, one final little cliff thing here. There we go. And nothing over here that I can see. And then we're back around to this side of the mountain. All right, well, there's we didn't find a flower, but I got to show you a new terrain piece that I didn't get to show you in my last episode. So I'm gonna load up a new map now because I don't think there are any more secret places on this map. So let's get to that. All right, here we are. We're back in a new map, and you can see we have the big canyon over there, and this is a new area that I didn't get to see in my first update video, and it's kind of like a giant half pipe. I'm sure you've seen other people use it, and I don't think there's a flower on here, but in that video, I went to the very, very top of this center mountain, and this is where I first saw the flower before I knew that they were actually like in special places. You can see it right up here. So this is definitely one of the secret locations of the flowers, and this is like a really big flower, it looks like. It has all kinds of different sprouts on it. But there's another place here where there's a new cave that I didn't know that existed before that I found. And it also has some hidden flowers in it, so we're gonna go over there right now, and that is this terrain right in front of us. Right over here, there's actually there's a hidden cave inside here that has some secret flowers. So I'm gonna show you where that is in just a second as we get down here. All right, and we've landed. Perfect. Okay, so these caves are surprising. I don't know if there's 3 caves that I know of. I don't know if there's any more than that, because they're surprisingly hard to find, because I went down in here and I was like, it seems like there should be something here, but just in like a quick glance, everything kind of seems like normal, right? But if you look really carefully, you see right in here, it all blends in because it's all the same color, but there's a little cave entrance right in here, and this cave isn't quite as big as the first one that we saw, but it is bigger than the second one that we saw, and you can see there's all kinds of these flowers inside this cave. So this is what initially got me the idea that, hey, I think these flowers are actually like, these are special flowers that are in hard to find or hard to get to places. So that's what made me want to go search for more of them. So this is kind of like an interesting cave because it's more of like a hallway. It's a lot thinner, whereas that first one is just big and open. This one's like kind of tight and closed. So you could probably do some different things with a cave like this. So yeah, that is the 3rd cave that I'm aware of. Is there a 4th? I don't know yet. But so far, I've searched a lot and I haven't found a 4th cave. So let me know if you guys find one and where it is. Okay, so there's some more hidden flowers. Let's see if there's any more we can find on this map. I don't know what else we have here. I don't know, actually. I don't know if there's any hidden flowers in the canyon. I don't remember ever actually seeing any, and I feel like I've explored the canyon quite a bit. So I'm inclined to say that there aren't any hidden flowers on the canyon. Yeah, there's nothing on like this tree or anything. What about, I'm gonna check, I'm just gonna check really quick the top of this half pipe because I'm not actually sure if I checked at the very, very top up here. No, it doesn't look, I think the flowers have to be on a ground piece. I don't know if they can actually be on rocks. They probably have to be on ground. So yeah, I'm not seeing any flowers on the half pipe, unfortunately. And it doesn't seem like there's any, I never noticed any before, so I didn't expect to see any, but I was wondering if maybe the center pillar would have had a flower on it. But I don't think anywhere else would, because it's all just rock. This entire canyon is really just rock, so I don't think there's any flowers left to find in there. Alright, here we are back at the original cave that we discovered in our first update episode, and somewhere in this cave is a little pocket where there is a hidden flower, and I don't think, actually, is this it over here? Yeah, it looks like, see this? It's so, it doesn't look like anything from the side or from any certain angle, but if you get in the right angle, you see there's a little bit of an indent here, and here we go, we have another secret flower location right inside here. So I'm really curious at what their reasoning behind choosing these places are. Is there something special about these places other than they're just hard to find or hard to get to? Because it seems like everything so far has been either like on the top of a mountain or hidden inside of a cave or just something kind of special like that. So were there any up here? I don't remember. Yeah, I don't know if there's any other hidden flowers in this location. So yeah, that was a secret I completely missed my first time going through that cave. And I looked all around that cave, I thought, but apparently not well enough. So I'm wondering if there's anything I'm missing still in some of the locations I've already been. Well, there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. I think those are all of the flowers that I know of. So let me know if you can find any other flowers. I think that was 4 different locations, right? We had 2 out of 3 of the caves had flowers in them. Then we had the top of that center mountain pillar, and then we had that little corner inside of the huge mountain range. I hope I'm not forgetting anything. I might be forgetting one. But I'm sure you'll let me know in the comments if I was forgetting one. And if there's anything that I missed, let me know down in the comments too, because I don't know if there are any other flowers other than that. I looked pretty hard, and that's all I could find. So we're gonna end the episode off here with a jump off of this cliff here, and I will be uploading this into the workshop, this Mad Max vehicle into the workshop. So I'll leave a link down in the description below. And here we go. Oh, that was a terrible jump. We are totally not landing this. All right. But that's okay, because we can just go ahead and flip ourselves back over anyway. Oh, well, that went just fantastic, didn't it? There we go. Yep, so I'm calling this the Mad Scrap Car, so you can either search for that in the workshop, or if I remember, I'll put a link down in the description below. So I hope you enjoyed this episode. Leave a like if you did, and make sure you subscribe so you don't miss some more fun future gaming content like this. This has been ScrapMan, and I'll see you scrappers next time. Bye. Welcome to the end screen. Well, you'll probably click away before I get to tell you to subscribe for more fun. And if you really like me, but like not in a creepy way, support me on Patreon. Oh yeah, check out this awesome video I made over here. It's probably even better than this one. Or it might be worse, actually. But if you don't click it, I guess you'll never know.